Well, good morning. Today is Monday, April 2nd, and can you tell? It's cold. It's very windy. Um, like, not really continuous, but like gusts. But the temperature is 31, and with the wind chill, it's 22. So, when you live by the water, it's a little breezier. But you know what? I love it because in the summer it's a little cooler when it's hot in the city. Hot town, summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Um, my sister used to think, well, the Paradise City, she always used to say, take me down to the very next city. She always had her own words going to songs. But anyway, I have to get back on track today, which, you know what? We know me. I can. I don't know why. I don't know why the weekends are so bad, but Stacy, I'm not going to say your last name, but Stacy, you know who you are. She posted it on Facebook, so people that are on Facebook saw it anyhow, but she's feeling so bad because she was so bad. She had used so many of her weeklies yesterday. More power to you, girl. You tracked, which is more than I did. And if I was to track, I probably would have had twice as many points as you had. But at least you tracked. So no guilt. Today's a new day. We're going to start again. I went to brunch and chose poorly. I enjoyed every bit that I ate, but I chose poorly. And then I went to Cindy's house for turkey dinner, and I wasn't going to eat that much, but guess what? I ate a lot. And then Christy made one of my favorite desserts, which is a pretzel jello. And you would think, well, it's jello and it's pretzels. You can, no, I went crazy with that too. So I went bad. I went bad. I went crazy. I went to the dark side, to the dark side of the moon, as Ozzy Osbourne would say. But and I took the crazy train. I took the crazy train because I went crazy. So, but. I'm back on track today. I'm gonna rein it in. I think I jinxed myself, like when I was saying on Saturday that I had so many weeks in a row with a loss. Not to say that I can't still achieve it. I'm gonna try, but no, I went crazy. I had the Taco Bell on Saturday night, and I went crazy yesterday. But I'm gonna do my very best the rest of the week. I'm gonna get my walking in, and I know that I'm going to do better. I know that I'm going to do better this week. Sometimes I need to fall back to that old Sandy just to remind myself that I don't want to go back there because, let me tell you, I slept very badly. I put on one of the things, I slept like a baby, because a newborn baby, I think I said I slept like a newborn baby. Because as we all know, a newborn baby wakes up every 2 or 3 hours, and that's exactly what I did because I was so uncomfortable. I ate too much yesterday. I didn't sleep well. I kept waking up. I was nauseated because it was too much laying on my stomach. I woke up this morning ravenous. When I eat poorly like that, I wake up the next day and I want to start eating from the minute my feet hit the floor. And I thought, no. So I took care of some things that I had to take care of on the phone, which took me a while. That kept my mind off of the food. And then I talked to Denise for a little bit. And now I'm going to go for my walk. And then when I get back, I'm going to do a little bit of house cleaning and just keep my mind occupied and stay on track. I am going to join 2 challenges. Well, I'm actually in 4 challenges. I'll put the links down below. I'm going to challenge with my Everyday Wife Life to walk 100 miles. I think it's by the end of May. I have to check, but I think it's the end of May. I'm also on a 100-mile challenge with Valerie Reese, which is to the end of April. And I meant to look to see how far I am, but I'll check that when I get back to see how that's going. And then I'm going to join the challenge with Ennis for Nurse. She's got a 5-point challenge. I know one is to take a multivitamin, one is to track, one is to get a blue dot, one is to exercise, and one is to drink your water. I know I'm going to do 4 of the 5. I'm not really a big fan of the multivitamins. I don't know. I was taking one vitamin for a while. I forget what it was, Centrum, I think it was, for women. And then I read somewhere that it caused cancer, and so I thought, eh. So it kind of took me off the multivitamins. I have a doctor's appointment at the end of this month for my yearly physical. I'm going to check with her about whether or not she feels I should take a multivitamin. I know Amy is a nurse, so I know. And a lot of times I think nurses know more than doctors, even though doctors have the more education, I think. I'm assuming. But the nurses are the ones that really take care of you. But, and then Weight Watchers with Carrie has a challenge, which I really haven't read into it too much, but I always like doing challenges with Carrie because we're like buds. And so her and Corey have like a spreadsheet on Facebook. I don't know how to work it, so I'm going to try to figure that out today too. And hers is to stay off of the artificial sweeteners, which is no problem for me because I don't do artificial sweeteners. And I think hers is to drink the water. I think hers is to get the exercise. I hate to tell you what it is when I don't really know, but I started watching that video and then somebody called me and then I got sidetracked, and so I'm like halfway through her video, so when I get back I'll finish watching it. But I'll put her link down below too. And I will remember. This is my new thing for April, remembering. I'm going to remember. I'm done with my quotes, but I'm going to think of something else to do for April. I would like to, and I hate to put pressure on myself because we all know what happens when I put pressure on myself, that I would like to, by the April 29th, reach my 75-pound goal, which is, I think it's 67. I think it's like I have to lose 9 pounds. I think it's 9 pounds. It might be 8 pounds. But I think it's 9 pounds. And then I'll achieve 2 things. I'll be in the 20s, and I'll be at my 75-pound loss. And I'll get my charm, and then it'll boost me up. Because I can start walking now. And Carrie, keep the snow. I saw all that snow. You can keep it. I don't want it. We're supposed to have sun all week. And so that's what I'm hoping. But all right, let's go. Let's go for our walk. I'm really pumped for this walk today. I really am. I'm ready for it. Let's go. Okay, I'm back for my walk, and you know what? I didn't really need to be dressed this warmly because with the sun it was pretty nice. But anyway, this is for Valerie Reese. So if you guys want to listen in on our conversation, you go right ahead. It's not a private conversation, but so anyway, Valerie, this past week from last Monday to this Monday, I walked 14.6 miles. So I have a total of 64.9 to go. So that would be what? I walked 35.3 since we started. So that's not too bad. I could be doing better, I know. I might try going out a little bit more, walking twice a day. Probably not today though. I'll be honest with you, not today. But anyway, okay, you other people, you can join us again now. We're done talking, Valerie and I. It's just us guys now, all of us. I met a new neighbor. Well, she's actually a sub over, but she was walking with her dog, and her name is Marilyn, and we talked for quite a little bit, talking about home ownership and things like that. But it was so nice, and saw a couple other dog walkers, saw a runner, and so now just gonna go in, figure out what I'm gonna have to eat, stay within my program, and go from there. So stay with me. We can get in trouble together. You know, you always have to have that one friend that says, come on, you won't mind, you won't get in trouble, come on, let's do it. I'm that friend. Okay, let's eat breakfast or brunch or lunch, whatever you want to call it. I measured them out this time, and I've realized how many berries I really have. That is 2 cups of berries. I need to cut it back. That's just too many. That's just too much. I agree. I should have put it in the fridge, but no, I already cut it. I'm going to eat it. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is by Joyce Meyer, and it says, "The only way to live without regret is to do the right thing today." And I plan on doing that because I didn't do well yesterday. But Susan Niebrick is the one that pointed that quote out to me, so thank you, Susan. 24 smart points, 0 for my berries, banana, grapefruit tea, and water, and my egg. 3 points for a half of a Lender's plain bagel. 1 point for my one wedge of Laughing Cow cream cheese. And 2 points for my 3 slices of center cut Kroger bacon. So it's a 6-point meal. It's 18 points left for the rest of the day. This is the journal that Diana Antu had sent me last year. And she sent me 2 of them. This is my second one that I'm using. I've already used the other one. But there's my breakfast. And I'm going to enjoy every bite. Okay, we're going to have dinner now. And I have a 1/4 cup of Mexicali dip for 6 points. 4 points for my 12 multigrain tortilla chips. 1 point for my extreme wellness wrap. 1 point for my 2 ounces of turkey. 2 points for my 1 slice of garlic herb cheese. I put chicken, but I meant cheese. 2 points for a 1/3 of a cup of cottage cheese. Oh, 0 for the tea, the water. And I forgot to put tomato. So it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, 16. So I have 2 points left over. So there we go. Okay, this was a pretty good day. I got a lot of walking in. We had Mother Nature played an April Fool's joke on us yesterday because Jim went downstairs for something and we found out that the sump pump stopped working. And we had different, not flooded, but, you know, it was wet in a lot of different areas of the basement. So we had to go and buy a new sump pump today. So we went and bought the sump pump, and the guy told us that it came with a backup battery. And we thought, oh, we're going to need that because we lose power around here a lot in this neighborhood. And so we got home and we went to put it together and put it in, and guess what? It didn't have a battery. That was extra. So we went back and got another one. And so then we're going to, sorry about that, screwed that up a little bit. So we got that in and it's all working really well. And I had my dinner. I bought the Mexicali dip the other day, and I know I probably should just throw it away, but I thought, no, I can eat it within reason as long as I count in the points. And I still have 2 points left for the day, so, I mean, I know it was salty and that, but I was so bad yesterday. I really was. It was really, really bad. But anyway, got to get better. And then Denise, if you're new to my channel, my sister Denise is actually the one that started this channel, and she no longer does YouTube videos, but for tax purposes and stuff, because I do get a little bit of money. I don't get a lot, but a little bit of money from the AdSense ads. The W-2 forms come to her. I like that. I like that arrangement. Denise, not so much. But I mean, I did pay her the taxes when she went to get her taxes done to figure out what it was. But anyway, so she was going to try to, we've been looking at YouTube videos about let me take ownership of the channel and then switch in my social security number and blah, 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 all that stuff over. And we were doing that today, and then all of a sudden we were kicked off YouTube and we couldn't get on. And we were panic-stricken because I thought, oh, we really screwed this up. It's not going to work. So I tried to call a couple of my buds, but they didn't answer the phone. We won't mention names, but Carrie and Gina, where were you when I needed you? But shh, we're not mentioning names. No names are mentioned. But they didn't answer their phone. So I was kind of panicking a little bit, and then I was going on Facebook, and then I did see that a couple people were having problems too, and then they got the same message that we did, that something, I don't know, like a dozen monkeys are working on fixing the problem or something like that. But we had thought we had screwed something up. But we did screw something up because I don't know how, but I changed Jim's password into his phone. I don't know how I did it, but, you know, only me. Only I could do something as silly as that. And for some reason, I changed his password, and then he was here last night, and he was getting all frustrated. And I go, what is your problem? And he says, it won't take my password. I can't get in to get my email. And I went, oh, hello. Let me see. And I got him in. He says, how'd you do that? And I says, well, let's change it back. Why don't we? And then I explained it. He wasn't mad or anything, but it was just, we're not tech-savvy people, so I was amazed that I was able to fix that. Live and learn. That's what you get for living with me. You know what? He chose wisely when he picked me. I keep telling him that. I keep telling him. And if I tell him enough times, I must be doing something right. He's kept me around for like 51 years, so I must be doing something good. Doesn't that sound like a lifetime? 51 years. I bet some of you aren't even 51. And I've been together longer than you've been alive. All right. I got to go, because I'm just babbling on now. So I will see you guys in the morning. Give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. Leave a comment. And share if you think it'll help somebody. I'll talk to you guys in the morning.